A major meeting is set between United States and Russia. President Donald Trump will meet Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on August 15 to discuss ending the war in Ukraine. Trump says a ceasefire deal is close, which may involve Ukraine giving up some territory. The Kremlin has confirmed this summit, saying talks will focus on the long-term peaceful resolution, but admit it will be a challenging process. China has welcomed Prime Minister Narendra Modi's planned visit to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tianjin later this month. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Oh Jae-kun called it a gathering of solidarity, friendship and fruitful results. Leaders from all over the 20 countries, including all SCO members and heads of 10 international organizations, are expected to attend the summit. China has defended its imports of Russian oil, rejecting US threats of new tariffs. Beijing says its trade with Russia is legitimate and will continue based on national interest. US President Donald Trump recently warned China could face extra tariffs over the oil purchases. This comes as Trump punishes for a Russia-Ukraine peace deal with his envoy meeting President Putin in Mexico for nearly 3 hours of talks. South Korea says it has spotted North Korea's dismantling some of its border loudspeakers used for propaganda. This follows Seoul's own removal of similar speakers earlier this week under President Lee Myung-soo's punish to essay tensions. The move comes as both sides remain technically at war since the Korea conflict ended in a truce in 1953, with propaganda broadcast often used during periods of strained relations. India says it downed 6 Pakistani military aircrafts during May's clashes, including 5 fighter jets using its S-400 missile system. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh called it the largest surface-to-air kill ever recorded. He also claimed strikes damaged more planes on the ground. On the other side, Pakistani's defense minister has dismissed the statement, insisting India did not destroy any of its aircraft. Tollywood superstar Mahesh Babu's 50th birthday celebrations came with a big surprise for fans. During S.S. Rajamouli teaming up with the star for the highly anticipated film SSMB 26 released the first official teaser poster on Saturday. The poster offers an early look into the action-adventure world the team is creating. The makers also confirmed that the film's full official reveal will happen in November 2025, this building massive excitement among audience. Sharad Pawar has revealed that before the Maharashtra Assembly elections, 2 people offered to guarantee the opposition 160 seats. Pawar says he introduced them to Rahul Gandhi, but both leaders refused, saying this was not the way of politics. He added they decided to win support directly from the people and ignored the offer. Prime Minister Narendra Modi celebrated Raksha Bandhan at his residence on Saturday, sharing joyful moments with school children and members of Brahma Kumaris spiritual organization. Extending wishes on social media, he called the festival a symbol of love, trust and protection between brothers and sisters, and hoped it brings happiness to everyone's life. Indian Railways is making festive travel easier with a new round-trip package for Diwali and Chhath. Passengers booking confirmed tickets for both onward and return journeys together will get 20% off the base fare of the return journey. The scheme is aimed at reducing festival rush and ensuring smoother, more comfortable travel.